Alright, what's up everybody? It's Nico. Hopefully my game doesn't wig out for no reason and cause me to have 40 FPS for whatever reason. That was weird. Anyway, okay, so Bastet. This patch. She was supposed to get nerfed. So, Razor Whip, her 2, definitely did get nerfed. She lost 5 points of damage at every level. Though that's kind of not a big deal at all. Like seriously, to be honest, that's not a... That doesn't matter. It's like when Zeus got nerfed. It doesn't matter. That the smallest amount of damage was taken away from them, to where maybe in the early game they won't get kills as easily anymore. But for the most part, it's not a real nerf. The nerf that was supposed to affect Bastet the hardest was her 1. Now, before the patch, Bastet's 1, her pounce, worked like this. You jumped, if you got CC'd, you could break CC. You were not CC immune. Now, you jump, you have 1 second of CC immunity. Just straight up, you can't be CC'd. That. Kill the minions. Nerd, I can clear the entire wave at level 3. Anyway, so, I'll demonstrate it in a second to where. So, jump. I glow yellow for a second. Then I don't. So, that means nothing can CC me. So, how does this affect Bastet? Well, before, where she was able to be like if there was a Ymir, you jumped in on Ymir, and then he froze you. You had to make a decision. Do you want to stick it out and possibly get blown up by all their abilities, or do you immediately jump back? And most of the time, you'd be like, well, I don't want to sit here and eat damage. I'm going to jump back. Now, you land, and if somebody tries to CC you, it does nothing, and that guarantees the Razor Whip. So, in all honesty, this probably isn't a nerf. It's more likely a buff in most situations, and a sideways doesn't matter in others. Kitties, go! But yeah, so Bastet, she's really not that much different. Like, so, this is how it works. She jumps, can't be CC'd. Razor Whip. Jumps back. Like, you have to do it way faster than I just did it, but you can do it in that amount of time. You can get Razor Whip off, even though they made it to where the casting time is longer. As you can see, she kind of does more of a flippy thing. So watch. Jump. 2. And the CC immunity ends literally as she finishes that ability, and then you jump back. So, Bastet is still going to be really goddamn annoying, but most people think she's nerfed, even though she's not, so maybe that means they'll stop playing her. Probably not, though, because, you know, DM and a bunch of other pro players were saying this since last night that she wasn't nerfed, so rip everybody. Oh, man, it's funny, because it's like they tried to nerf her, they really did, and, well, it didn't work. Aw, man. I got hit by the Phoenix. It hurt. But yeah, so Bastet nerf didn't work. Get out of here. Unfortunately, Bastet nerf, not a real nerf. The only real nerf she received, other than the increased like build up on this, and the slightly little bit of damage that she lost, is the fact that Night Prowler skin got removed. And if you bought the Night Prowler skin, you are being refunded your 400 gems. Don't worry about that. The thing is, a lot of people are thinking it's copyright, and to me, I feel like that's some BS, but it's the only thing that makes sense at this point in time, because yesterday the skin was worth, like, if you wanted to buy the Night Prowler skin, you had to pay 99,999 gems, so they didn't want it to sell anymore, which means it most likely is a copyright thing, though Hi-Rez hasn't said anything about that, because why would you, to be honest. But yeah, this is enough of Bastet. Basically, you can see she's not actually nerfed. But Night Prowler's gone, which kind of sucks, because I don't think she looked like Catwoman, because she's an actual cat with cat legs and actual cat ears and a cat tail. But whatever, DC, go fuck yourselves. And then, yeah, Dark Whisperer came out for AMC. So you could be Cthulhu now if you want to, if you like AMC, and if you don't like Amu's and Cobb, that kind of sucks. But one of my favorite things about the patch, two things. One, Osiris got buffed. My man wasn't doing well. So he starts at 475 health instead of 410. And his ultimate hits everything in it now. Before, it would only target this, like, the one character with the lowest health. Now he just debuffs and hits everybody with his ultimate. If you jump into 3 people with Osiris, every single person's taking a lot of damage and cannot heal. That's a huge buff to him, and for his ultimate. Also, his ultimate can be fired in cripple, which means he's no longer the only character in the game with an ultimate that can't be fired in cripple. Excuse me. And he's CC immune traveling through the air, so you can't be stunned out by a Zeus detonate or a Shibalonke ultimate, because I can't remember the name of that ultimate. So that's great, because he didn't have any CC immunity in that, and if you got either one of those, you'd just drop out of the sky and your ultimate would be worthless. And then, the second thing I like about this patch is my number one waifu, Nemesis, got a voice pack added onto her Blind Vengeance skin.
Our enemies will perish.
I don't know if I like the voice pack yet. I kinda do, but I kinda not sure if I like it that much. I do like the fact that it did add in some Japanese words, because that's kind of cool. But the reason I like Nemesis' voice pack was because of the please, and this please is not good. It's not the same kind of please. I am not pleased by that please. But I am pleased that they...
Has anyone been able to find hidden leaf village? Anyone can see why I am strongest waifu. I hope Senpai notices me.
Those jokes are amazing. The Nemesis is strongest waifu. I've been saying that since the beginning. In fact, Nem, waifu, you get it. I've had, like, my status thing as Nemesis is my waifu for a long time. So that the fact that it was added in game, it tickles my fancy. But yeah, there's not a lot that I want to talk about this patch, because not a lot happened other than Bastet didn't actually get nerfed, which sucks. And as I demonstrated, she can land, like, Razor Whip, jump back, and then you can just sit there and be like, well, this isn't any different from before. Shit. And just kind of sigh. Though, if she lands in a Poseidon Whirlpool and Razor Whips, she can't jump back out of it. But she can jump in it, be like, shit, I'm in a Whirlpool, and jump out of it before it even takes damage, so there's that. Your boy Osiris got a buff, like a pretty damn decent one. Also, if you had this skin and were like, he doesn't have red eyes, it has red eyes. I don't know why you cared about that, because you saw hit the back of his head and shit anyway. But now he has red eyes, for whoever the fuck cared about that. I don't really like that skin. I like the traditional Egyptian-looking one of his regular skin. That is not what I wanted to show. Sickle Strike is the same. Spirit Flail, same. Judgment Tether. Apparently there was a bug where you couldn't auto-attack when you fired this ability. That was fixed, thank God. I never encountered that, but yeah. Lord of the Afterlife now hits everybody. For whatever reason. Oh man, that's a really good ability for everyone to get hit by. And it lasts 6 seconds. So there's 6 seconds where Osiris is just like, hey, you guys aren't going to heal at all, ever. And then just jump and smack them. Oh, and then the last kind of thing that happened was that apparently items and abilities that had healing debuffs on both of them were not stacking. So Chang'e, her Moonflower Dance, Sobek's Sickening Strike, and Bacchus's Burp, I think it is. Belch of the Gods. Where is Bacchus? Where are you, you fat bastard? You're up here. Belch of the Gods. Yeah, Belch of the Gods. They were all not applying both sets of healing, like debuff healing. So basically, what was happening is like you'd Belch of the Gods, and you'd give them a healing debuff of 25%. But then after the healing debuff wore off, the whatever lasted longer then kicked in. So like, let's say you had Bacchus with what's it called? Shit, Divine Ruin. Oh, that's not what I want. So Bacchus. All right. So Belch of the Gods, the healing debuff on it lasts 3 seconds. Divine Ruin's healing debuff lasts 8 seconds. So after 3 seconds, it would go from 25% healing reduction to 5 seconds of 40% healing reduction. Now it's going to combine for 3 seconds of 65 healing, percent healing reduction to 5 seconds, 40%, because then the belch will wear off and then only Divine Ruin will be ticking. So, it's kind of a nerf to healers, even though it's a bug fix. It's actually, like, really detrimental to all healers, because that means Bacchus, Chang'e, and Sobek all really get, like, not buffs, but it's a buff, because now they can reduce raw, hell, any healing whatsoever to non-existent. Like, Sobek, healing reduction, 50%. He buys Divine Ruin. That's 90% healing reduction. If hell tries to heal while that's up, she's going to heal for 18 plus 50% of her magical power. Or 5% at that point. So, like, 20. If you have 100-something health and get 20 back, there's going to be a carry that's going to be like, lol, and then smack you in the face for an ability that hit us 300. Like, it's a pretty big thing, even though it's a bug fix. But other than that, other than the Bastet not being nerfed, because I don't know why she can't get nerfed. Even when they nerf her, they actually buff her. Sort of. It's either a buff in some instances or a sideways, it doesn't matter kind of thing. And the Osiris buff and the Nemesis strongest waifu, who needs her senpai to notice her things. That's about all I care about, because though AMC is cool and this skin is fucking amazing, I don't play AMC or have gems. So, yeah, all you AMC players who like to play AMC still, have fun, because this is probably like the best skin in the game at this point, because it's completely different and looks nothing like Almuzin Cobb at all. Whereas, like, Hubwa, where is he? Hebrew skin. You could tell it's still Hubwa. And then, like, Sobek's High C skin, you could still tell that it's Sobek. Almuzin Cobb skin, if you didn't tell somebody that this was an entirely different god than it's actually being shown, they would think that this is their own character. I hope they do more skins like this, to be honest, because I like that idea of having a skin that makes the god look completely nothing like they actually look like. Like, it's completely different. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Unfortunately, you're still going to have to deal with Bastet for a week, because reasons, I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later. Peace.